Hello, Wolfpack.
For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Damn right. Oh, nice. No, it doesn't lag anymore after I changed it to level 2. No, level 2 high instead of very high. But I also think it was because I put the graphics on my 3060 instead of the MDA or whatever. So let me see if everything works. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, cool. I wanna play the bit, so yeah. I'm gonna make a new one. Psyker. Primary Psychers. That's pretty cool because they are the new type. Assassin. Death Cult assassins are expert in hit and run tactics and exotic weapons. In combat, they rely on their acrobatic skills and speed, thus preferring lighter armor weapons. Eradicator Assassin. Ooh. Relic armor. If you know your Warhammer, then you know how rare relic things are. Stuff. Yeah, I don't have that. Psyker is cool. Omnissiah Axe. A formidable 200 power weapon wielded by the Skitarii legions of the Adeptus Mechanicus. But I mean, like, although that's cool, it seems like it's more complicated. Like, I have to use robots or machines to help me fight. It's just, I have a shield and a sword. Hello. Heavy gunner crusader. Tactical crusader. Assault crusader. Crusaders specialize in using heavy armor and weaponry, trading mobility for protection and firepower. They are like the legendary juggernauts of the old Terran myths. Is this all things that I have, or do I have to choose one? I don't remember. I'm presuming that I can't trade away my weapons, so you know. Actually, this heavy gunner. Shotgun and last gun. The heavy gunner starts out with common imperial armament, unlocking more potent weapons of mass destruction later down the path. The shotgun is an ancient tool for close quarters butchery, but the last gun is a versatile rifle for medium range encounters. I love that the shotgun is always in. It's always in everything. Like, you just can't Oh, you can't beat a shotgun, I was gonna say, but you just can't make something that is immune to a shotgun at some point. Nice. Yeah, I think name. I don't know. Rex was the last one, which means king in the ancient words. Karlgar, Quindar, Maximus, biggest dickus, biggest dickus. Maximus maybe? Nah, that sounds too edgy. Not that I mind, but I guess I mind a bit. But yeah. I know that many have, not many, some have normal names, but it just feels weird to call this guy like Carl or Bob or Richard, you know? I'm gonna pause the video till I can think of something. I could call him Enamel, since Enamel is really hard and resilient. Nah. I'm just gonna call him Marcus. Over the sea. It doesn't really matter, but I use K because that's Marcus. The K is pronounced K and C is pronounced, so Marcus should only be written with the K. That's my hot take. And it's a great character. It is the 41st millennium, and there is no peace among the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xenos races, and it is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by them. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows and nothing beyond. They are the judges and the executioners. Not enough time for dramatic pause in that.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector.
Ooh.
There is no response to our hailing signals.
Cool. That's big.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty holes.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
How did they actually open that? Maybe just hacked in something, I don't know.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Damn. You suck that he survived and that there was anything left of that thing after I got hit. I remember the deafening roar of the turrets. My Imperial cavalry was trailing a blaze of fire and smoke as it smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredding metal, but the vast emptiness of the colossal hall swallowed that noise. Somehow, painfully, slowly, painfully, whatever.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
That's good.
Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later. Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
I am stranded on a hangar deck of the Fortress Monastery. The teleport and my Vox signal are both jammed and automatic weapon systems of the Martyr are active. I need to find the controls in order to disable the systems that are cutting off my connection to my ship and Captain Van Winter. Abandoned Colossus. I must find out everything I can about this Fortress Monastery. Where does it come from? Is there someone in charge of this abandoned Colossus? What happened to the thousands of people on the hundreds of subdecks? So many questions. But I trust the Emperor that I'll find the answers here in the darkness. Just a second. There we go. Can't use my keyboard. Cool. Apparently it's an open world after the intro. That's why I downloaded it again. Cogitator.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Okay, analytical enumeration initiated. Vessel 897 Lucius .442. Alpha class sub C 35. Name Martyr. Code dash no not dash hash no it is 57.ert.294 dot I don't know B I don't know. Current status: in the possession of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Warning: verifying current status. Inadequate data collected. Last maintenance logged. Oh geez. Millennium 36. Whoa. Warning: Gela shield compromised. Current rate of impairment 47.34% estimated. Warning: prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Warning: invocations of blessed recalibration required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Warning: corrupted data. Diagnostics interrupted. Initiating Psalm 1 to... yeah, okay. So yeah, it's been at warp for quite a bit.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
New to the journal. Your personal journal contains all the background intel and collected evidence, clues of your ongoing or completed investigations, giving you a far deeper insight into the storyline as it unfolds. I need to sneeze. Sorry, I accidentally clicked escape. Everything working? Hello, hello? Yeah, it looks like it. So I can't do everything. All the things seem to all the bars seem to move and.
New log entry.
Yes.
I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
So either there's something on the ship that kill, or there's something on the ship, or this actually happened sometime in the last, like, 41st millennium now. So yeah, like last 5,000 years. The warp is tricky like that. Shotgun.
Oh, yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
Okay. What was there? Oh no.
Creature of chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
Nice chance.
Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Combat. Left click and right click on enemy's attack with the main weapon skills. Okay, you come with mainly burn by equipped weapon. One-handed weapons grant 2 weapon skills each, 2 other weapons per 4. To attack with a weapon skill, point the mouse cursor. Anyway, okay. It's nothing incredibly new, so that's good.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Report. Defense system anomalies. Argument. Defense system anomalies. Ranking security officer. Brother Marcus. Oh! Marcus. Yeah, I'm Marcus with a C. No, with a K instead of C. Marcus Drang. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportation signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from monastery. Okay. Confessions of the related personnel during the penitence hearings. Searching picked recording database. Records not found. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. This happened before, or is this me? No. Yes. Probable cause, system malfunction. Process initiated. Logged a priority level request to the maintenance fraternity. Awaiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and a main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and the teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment. Medical reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. Data corrupted.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Clues. I found a functioning cogitator on the hangar deck. Data is corrupted, but I was able to glean some information. This abandoned ship at the fortress monastery Martyr, an ancient vessel that once fell under inquisitorial jurisdiction. Maintenance logs indicate that the fortress monastery has been abandoned for millennia. Yep. The signs indicate the presence of a primitive heretic culture living in the abandoned halls of the former monastery, and also a heavy influence of the worshippers of a demonic entity. If I am not mistaken, the whole area is affected by the taint of Nurgle. Okay. The cage. And we learned that in the past, weapon systems of the Martyr use fire automatically on vessels that attempted to land on the fortress monastery. Okay, so it's not me. And the tech priest thought that it might have been the result of some incident in the warp. The same applies to the teleport and the voice jammers, but there are cogitators on the hangar deck and in the main control room where security personnel can manually override the order. Okay, let's go. There we go.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this? Talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Chaos cultists. Interesting.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die. Back to you,
I don't know. Oh yeah, I can hide behind it, okay. A Mellerum is a word for space in Norwegian. Combat system. Attack enemies without concern is a very relevant combat system in the Warhammer 40k universe. But there is another way. You can use many objects, concrete barriers, barrels, containers, columns, vegetation, each as cover by holding the space. If an object can be used as cover, a yellow marker will show you the available positions. Your character will automatically take cover when you press space. While in cover you can launch ranged attacks, but cannot move. Some cover positions may restrict your firing angle. Keep in mind, cover can be destroyed. Indeed. Cogitator.
Finally. That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Deactivating.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Cool. Unlock Titan type plasma pistol. 1 passive skill point. Cool. Character. Next week after Omnisire. Yes. I made it over the hangar where I have found evidence of a serious chaos infestation. I need to investigate this further.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
New tutorial. Map overlay and minimap. Navigation is easy with a map overlay and minimap. Beyond the general layout of the level, they also display markers for important game objects as well as flashing objective markers. Legend. I never understand why it's called legend. There is. Okay, cool. Just try on. The focus resource. All character classes in the game have a special resource that is used to activate unique abilities. Crusaders have the focus resource, which is required for their armor skills. Focus is slowly regenerated over time. Okay. Explode your objects. Shoot exploding barrels to do massive damage to multiple enemies. Try not to blow yourself up. Certain environmental objects, like the transparent red and blue containers, okay, cool, can be blown up to deal massive damage. The blast can wipe out multiple enemies and collapse structures, like columns or walls, for even more damage. This is a great way to take care of large groups or powerful opponents, if you can lure them near these objects. The explosion works both ways, so try not to get yourself killed. How do I control when I run and when I don't run? I don't know. Signum. What's that? Okay. Ew.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
The expedition. This abandoned wreck was transmitting an astropathic distress signal that followed ancient inquisitorial protocols. The Fortress Monastery didn't answer our hails, and we did not detect any signs of life on the decks from our ship. Nevertheless, I found fresh corpses, clearly members of a recent Imperial expedition. Who are these men and what are they doing here? Can't I change weapon? Fine, very well. One way, okay. Yeah, because when I shoot, then and then I walk forward to that place, and I don't want to do that. Eye implant, cool. Reborn gunner. Cool. Frag grenade.
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
Throwing grenade. Throw a grenade, press and hold key 3. Activation, I'm pretty sure it's the middle mouse button. And aim with your mouse. What is control? That's your belt skill. I'm throwing them far behind enemy lines. Okay, cool. Lingua Technis transcript. Exploded from Inquisitor Theta XVII -B. Lucan. Or Lucan, yeah. Ref number 9834.1.t. Current rank, operator, confessor to the great machine spirit of the martyr. X-loaded, not expired, X-loaded, inloaded to engineer Omicron IV Vesuvio. Ref no 739.4482.9.c. Current rank, engineer, Hierophant of the martyr. 12.4 automatically generated social components clipped type honorifics. Omega level encryption initiated. Begins. Inquiry. Confidential emergency invocation 7763P awaiting review. Predecessor now. Supplementary records collated attached. Analysis. The machine spirit of the martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment ultra high and growing. Ooh. Proposal. Detachment of data serves in a blessed core, initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Personal note. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane and it started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless voidcrafts trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnissiah to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Okay, so it's someone basically transferred information from his brain or whatever to someone else. Oh yeah, I can't press shift to stop. Okay, cool.
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Okay, grenade. This one. Okay. It's not the three. This. No, that's not it. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to use the grenade, but that's not gonna work. Renegade Commander. I put assault armor. Nice. I almost died. That's mostly because, you know. Nice. I actually didn't know what to do. I love that you can destroy it. That's awesome. Cool. F, leave. So. Activates upon impact, nice. No, that's 3, okay.
Reloading.
That's left shooting, so to speak. That's that one. Bleed. Fires multiple high velocity. This is man stop around. Oh. Single shot. Okay. Now, what is this is also Norwegian, famous. Anyways. Oh, See, okay, so it's button 3. Okay, not... Okay, it's just 1, 2, 3. Like, 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. I can also move like this with the hour keys. But anyways. Okay. Oh, nice. I didn't actually see those, so...
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Oh my god. The expedition. Examining the remains of some other dead Imperial soldiers, I found a broken data slate. I could only recover a badly damaged pict record of an ambush. These men were attacked by a powerful creature of chaos, and the recorded audio implies that they had a Lord Inquisitor on board as well. Oh, I didn't see any humans, but anyways. Medical supplies, cool. Inoculator refill. Damn.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
Impressive.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
True. I found the corpse of a fallen Adeptus Astartes. He was clearly a member of the mysterious Imperial expedition. The Space Marine was torn into pieces, so it was difficult to tell which chapter it belonged to. I must also mention one of the oddities of the situation. I was unable to identify the heraldry of his power armor. The only explanation is that this warrior of the Emperor must have belonged to a chapter I have never heard of. Yeah, I mean, things happen in the course of a few millennia. Reborn Warlord. Ew. Eye implant. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, nice. Meant to do this. Ew. Lots of dead bodies here.
Come at me, creatures! Come at me!
Nurglings. Can be somewhat cute sometimes, but also really nasty, so. But they have to be destroyed nonetheless. Corpse.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Oh, nice. I made contact with an officer called Chaos Thorn. He is leading one of the combat teams that arrived with the mysterious expedition. thought clearly thinks that I also belong to the Imperial Reconnaissance Force doing some kind of reconnoitre on this abandoned ship. He also mentioned a certain Lord Klosterheim. Therefore, I suspect that the expedition must be quite large, and it is supervised by at least several Inquisitors. I could use his confusion to gain more information later. Indeed. I mean, I wanted to go to the place that I probably wasn't. Oh my. I mean, such a devout battle sister of the Imperium. That's all. Inquisitor level. Your level will grow by completing missions which represents your position with the Holy Orders of Inquisition. New levels unlock new item types which you can find during the missions or can be obtained from the end mission loot boxes. You can also join cabals with other fellow Inquisitors to purge the unclean together. Progression. Specific levels also unlock new inoculator components, perks, and additional slots for both, but most importantly, every level gives you 1 or sometimes 2 skill points. You can find the complete list of unlockables in the expanded view. Attributes. Every character class has different attributes. All 3 main attributes have 5 milestones, and after reaching one of them, you will automatically gain extra abilities. You can earn attribute points by completing heroic deeds. These are the interchangeable passive abilities, which can empower your Inquisitor. In the beginning you have only 1 perk slot, but after you reach level 15 and 30, the other 2 will unlock. New perks can be unlocked by completing heroic deeds or raising your inquisitorial level. Okay, cool. Assault armor, rare power, demolition armor, common armor. So how do I change to this one? I wonder. Yes. Eye implant. Mastercrafted eye implant. Less quality than this one. Weird. I'm just gonna put this into my eye. Cool. Okay, I don't have morality yet. Journal. I found something strange buried deep under layers of corrupted data in a discarded cogitator. It seems to be a secret correspondence between some prominent members of the cult that used to control the martyr. The exchange was hidden away in analytical sermons and used as tech litanies, probably to avoid discovery by certain Uther Tiberius, the leader of the cult. The correspondence is from a time when the martyr was still intact and wandering the sector with a set purpose. The messages betray a sense of impending catastrophe as some experiments have gone wrong. Okay. Very well then. I followed Vox signal and established a connection with a member of the unknown expedition. He is holed up in the sub-deck control room. David Heretics. What? Why do I look like this now? Oh no, wait, it was because I changed armor. Silly me.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. You are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribe.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Loading!
Nice.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Last gun, nice.
Such a fine trophy.
So if to disappoint. Okay, I can't have another more. No, okay. Oh, another one more, any more. Neural implant.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Assault jump. Nice.
Reloading.
What? What's that? What exploded? Reborn Marauder. Cultist champion. I don't care what you are. Now you're dead. You nasty. So those are the things that do that, so to speak. That create those. And I'm going to do it in case, you know. In case that like disappears after a while. security.
filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Moving.
It's like, oh god, that's a lot, but then, you know, it was just small ones. Kill streak. Yeah. Oh! Ooh, damn. I don't think it's up there. I think that just means that there's, you know, stuff up there. No, it is up there, okay. Cool. Some extra lore. Cryptasicon, I don't know, transcript. Scriptorium telepathica / martyr. Regio Caligari sector / segmentum tempestus. Destination Colony Choir Scintilla. Subsectorial admin conduit. Telepathic duct Trans Imperial Relay Ogma -10. Date 8.300.m36. Ref Caligar /641.274.3451 /Tenebra. By Brother Lestar or Lestar to Forge Wall Koshai Prime. Request for partial overhaul. Decrypted message. This is the thrice blessed Fortress Monastery Martyr, category A-3, a research vessel of the Holy Orders under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. Lord Inquisitor, damn. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Martyrs on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector. En route to the Caligari sector, the Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly and a Gellar shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry dock of Koshai Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Securitas mission end. Interesting, okay. No, not this way, this way. Cool. It refreshes, so to speak, reloads pretty quickly, but you know, I have to wait for the other things to reload as well. It actually doesn't take that long for my focus to reload either, so that's cool. Nice. Oh, they heal quickly. Of course, they are Nurgle, so part of Nurgle, but also that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So nice. Oh wait, I tabbed out. Oh, not that. Oh god, no. I'm starting everything else. Just like, gotta close that. And then this. Well, I mean, I am, exiting this place, so that should... So I don't need grenades.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Cool. First non-hostile I'll meet. That are alive, I should say. Ooh. Reward. Heavy flamer. Digital weapons. And 1 passive skill point. And... Oh goodness. Yeah, and plasma gun. And 1 warfare point. And 1 passive skill point. Awesome. Defense. Yeah. Like just, cover all sides, so to speak. Okay, last one. There's only 5 minutes left, but I'm gonna play this. The heretics have withdrawn, but more are on the way. I need reinforcements. I know some of the soldiers.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. At your command.
Allied units. Occasionally you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. Yeah, they'll automatically follow you and fight. In some missions, particularly defensive missions, you have limited command over the allied soldiers by sending them to highlighted positions. Just stand near a position mark and hold down the F key to send the newest allied unit to that position. During combat, they fight on their own, engaging targets automatically. That's nice. I don't have to babysit them.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
I mean, it's not so weird that they can't recognize it, as apparently I'm just gonna check how I change weapon types. What is this one?
Ready to fight.
Tab. Ah, that easy. Okay, cool. As it, apparently disappeared into the warp in like the 36th millennium. Personal log by archivist Anselm Di Aviro. First analysis. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The pre-Thorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book, ref. Inc. H344-6, indicates ancient heritage sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy upon our soul. In your death.
Ready to fight.
Where have I heard that before? Right then. That's the wrong one. I was holding space caps lock instead, so I kept walking forward. Anyways. These guys are doing good work. What's that? Anyways. Hotshot long range. Sustained cumulative laser beam with increasing damage yield. Pierces all obstacles and damages all objects and enemies in the path. The character moves back while firing. Damn. By holding down attack. Short burst. Heat. Laser. Yes. Heat damage. Signum. I must not forget. I can't just walk over those. I have to pick them up. Here we are.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Actually, trying to switch back to the shotgun. Renegade Commando. Damn. Looks like my
At your command.
keyboard stopped working. There we go. Cage.
How can we serve you, Inquisitor? Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Pick up weapons and get ready. That's how you can serve me. Oh god. That's horrible. I can't open the supplies. There you go. That guy looks almost alive. Poor guy.
Ready to fight.
Good. Because there will be plenty of that. I wonder what this is. What's this? Okay, it's just holes. Bullet holes. Whoa. Damn. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay then.
Ready to fight!
Oh my god. Killed several.
Don't think I got fully
Of course, it's the it's supposed to say renegade commander that did it.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Okay. I can't open those doors, I guess.
At your
Man, stop at rounds. That's nice. If you need to stop something from advancing or push something back. Alright, only lost one guy, I think.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
I'm gonna defeat them with faith. And this gun I found. That thing. Death incarnate. Yay! I now have that. And like a melee weapon. Okay, so great axe. Utility harness. Gives me more stuff. Oh, the ability to have more stuff. Alright, investigation completed. That's nice that I ended here then. The expedition. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery, led by a Captain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue, also some space marines from the Stormwatch chapter. Oh, cool. I found it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Indeed. can't. Okay. Support. I guess. Let's see here. Refractor field. That's cool. Rare force field. What does what does this mean? Like, it has 2 less quality than the rare one, but it's Mastercrafter, so this has 14 like things like hammers. Item level 5. Okay. Okay. So much chance for that, and that. The one that I'm wearing now is also like worth more, so you know. I think I'm gonna keep that. Mastercrafter Purity Seal. Chance to add warp vulnerability on warp damage dealt. Exactly. So, no, wait. This actually has 6 hammers instead of 5. This has more stuff. Talk to Metrodora Thelema on the command bridge to change the inoculator's components. Cool. Neat. Okay, anyways. Character. Yes, girl. Damn, stacks up to 10 times. So I can do 50% more damage if I'm not stupid. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do more of this. I'm kind of on a Warhammer game spree. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you later. Goodbye.